protection, so I will minimize the praise the Lord and hallelujah. But we have a security man, a policeman. He's a superior, and then you are what? Subordinate. Thank you. I feel restless for not doing this, and I have to do it. Reverend George Akwanda, can you please stand? Please. Thank you very much. I will take his seat.
You know when the Nigerians talk about money, how many of us are Nigerians here? So they are desperate, for lack of a better word, let me use desperate for money. Like the way when a man wants to run a woman, he's desperate for the woman's attention, her heart. Yes, and then you land in Ghana as if nobody is desperate for money. I feel like going home. I feel you don't appreciate me. So TLC.
Good health.
TLC.
Good money.
TLC.
I'm getting richer and richer and richer.
So the more you say, the more it happens. TLC, because we just got started. So with a big round of applause, you can even do it more. Let me welcome to you a group that's, I think you've been seeing them there on my left hand side. Well, yes, you can see the handsome man there, light skin. And welcome again to this life-changing experience, TLC, total life change. So one is going for how much? Very cheap, 25 cedis. That's so cheap. It's just an MTN credit to buy and use for just a few hours. And I wanted you to also know that Apostle left the premises. He's traveling. I was just Well, I was just thinking that if we had businesses like this, the marketing plan, of course, you'll be hearing very soon, if we had business alive. I find it so disheartening that you go to the office and the news bulletin you are given to read is that, okay, good morning, blah, 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 in the headlines, 12 labor unions demonstrate, blah, blah, blah. It's so sickening. And we've come at a time when this life-changing experience is here to bless all of us. So let's give ourselves a big round of applause again for making it clear. Marketing plan. Other network marketing businesses are very tough marketing plans, like I said earlier. Moving on top of the ladder becomes cumbersome and cumbersome as you progress. And we have to know about these products we're going to be talking about. How we've heard about how the business came into being. Jack Fallon will be telling us more about that. But right now, let me call again Mr. Edubuahin to come and tell us about some of the products we have. If you're ready for that, are we ready?
Yes.
TLC has. For which reason we are all here.
enjoy the fruits of our labor. I'm here this evening to let you know that doing networking is not for desperate people. People in Africa, Ghana in quotes, have this notion that those who enter into network business are people who are desperate in life. But if that is your thinking, you are thinking wrongly. It's rather a business for well-to-do people. And soon it will take people time and even money before getting into that industry. So just count yourself blessed for having this idea now. I keep on saying that where we are, whether we like it or not, we are in the technological age where the only tool you need to make money is information. I have only 20 minutes with you, and I'll make sure I work within my time. But we are working with time. Your time is so precious, and I don't want to make. I want to make good use of it. We must live to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Why am I saying this? This time, if you don't know, I'm telling you, we are digging our own graves with our fork and knives. We are burying ourselves with our fork and knives. All because years back, we knew we are, excuse me my words, we knew we are animals. So even here in Africa or Ghana, we used to eat from the same bowl with the animals. Your rice in it, you put your hand through, you bring it out, then you eat. That green something. You remember that green takeaway pack? You remember that thing? When we die like that? Okay, this time we said that is not good. So instead of eating something alkaline to keep you alive, we have decided to eat from our own coffins. Everybody here, once you are living in Ghana today, you eat from the coffin. Do you know that takeaway pack? You see it? Do you know how the coffin is? You know the takeaway pack? Are they the same? But the same, different sizes, but the same model. Is that not? That pack itself is clean. And in it, you are going to put food that is already going to bury you in your coffin to eat. My God, we are in trouble. We are only living in this 21st century by grace. Just thank God you are part of the living today, because it's not about how handsome you are. It's not about, okay? But we are living by grace. That's why this time when you look on the walls, the numbers you see there are only few. You say age is a number. Those numbers are now young numbers. 24, 40, 36. This time, the highest among them, apart from those who were there some time ago, is about 34. So we are living by grace. If what I'm saying is a lie, just attest to what I'm saying. You either take it or you leave it. You talk to somebody in Ghana and tell me, as for me, I am not sick. I look at the face. I say, oh, praise God, you are well. Thank God you are not sick. The plantain, the whatever have all been affected with chemicals. And you are boldly, confidently, seriously, in fact, at the apex of your trust, telling me you are not sick. God bless you for that. You are very confident. You are bold. If you should go by that word, that you are not sick. I'm not saying you are sick, but understand what the point I'm arriving at. That is good or bad. Please don't paint me black anyway. But I'm making a point. Okay? This time we say those waters are not good. So why did they taste from water to water? Are you believing what I'm saying or not? They are all pure, but they taste from one water to the other. Does that mean the other water you took isn't pure? No, they are all in the pure water family. Okay? Meaning the water has again been chemicalized. So we are not sick, Ghanaians, we are well. Hello? We are fine by His grace. And thank God we are well. We are well and kicking. We have it because we believe in the God we serve. Even if it is chemicalized, once we touch it, it is filtrated, heat, we take it. That is why we are still surviving. No Ebola in the country. The only nation there, West Africa, that is Ebola free for now. Whether it is or not, I have said it because we don't have any here. Is that not? And we are never going to get some here in the country. Because we are cautious. That is why we are here this evening. Even if we didn't know, we are here to learn some more. So we will never get it. Okay. TLC, I've said something about it already. That means total life changes. And it's actually changing lives. It has come to stay to change lives. My brother, nobody can change your life for you apart from yourself. We could be giving money in this room, whichever 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Somebody will finish it today. By close of tomorrow, someone's own will finish. Before leaving this place, someone might finish his. That same money, someone can keep his for 6 months. Someone can last for 1 year. But it's the same money. Meaning it is your attitude in whichever way you do. That is why in this world, the only thing you have to make you successful is your attitude. But the climax of it all is to believe in God. Everybody who wants to be in life must believe in God. There is this young boy who kept on asking the father, he wants to be big. What is the word big? Because I'm using just 2 minutes. I'm talking on only the product. He wants to be big. So he asked, what is the word big? He kept on worrying the father and he said, the word big here, you know, means believe in God. So if you want to be big, you need to believe in God. We know that. But how to live to enjoy these fruits is what I'm about to give you. Quickly, let's move. We have said something about this man. That is the brain behind this company, Jack Fallon. That is the CEO. Business for Home. When you study more about him there, you get to know. Sometimes, when I get to nutrition, we need to maintain proper nutrition. And that is what I'm about to give you. TLC's program is the Ayaso tea. I know someone may ask, what is it? Ayaso, because I'm seeing Ayaso. Someone even said lasso, you know, but it looks like L. Lasso tea, Ayaso tea. Which tea are we talking about all the time? Okay? And then the Doremi lasso for action, security, opportunity. Good. So the Ayaso tea there you see, what you see on here is the content of the tea. All these 9. You can see, so I need not to talk. I don't want to duplicate any function here. You can see it right there. Okay. Move ahead because of time. Good. So Ayaso tea have a natural herbal tea for the entire family, from teenagers to the grandparents. You know, this tea is not the ordinary tea we take. It's not like the ordinary tea we're taking at home. What it does is, 1, it cleanses your system, and again, it does away with all the free radicals we have been absorbing from the environment. And it includes smoke, metals, you take them in, okay? Smoke. Here in Africa, that is why I say, a broken car, we'll bring it down to Ghana, and we say, this one is home use, so it's not Ghana made. It is home use. Something someone has dropped somewhere is what we cherish most here. Fumes coming out in our nostrils, and what we absorb a lot into the system. So you ask yourself, when was the last time after bathing the body, you took the sponge, passed it through your mouth to the other outlet, and washed the innermost part? Can you do that? We can't. So what happens is we only wash it, what? The surfaces. Or somebody is here and has been doing that. You put the sponge through your mouth and through the other outlet. Then you'll be washing the innermost part. Is it possible? It can't. So meaning that once that side is dirty, what do we do to get rid of those dirt from the system? That is what this particular tea does. Ghana, you go to someone's home, he tell you the best part he or she likes when rice is prepared is the under, the kanzo. You see them with spoon scratching, you know, at the aluminum pan. And after that, what do you see? You see lines ruled like that under the pan. Have you noticed that before? You ask yourself, where from those contour lines, those of us who did geography, you attest to my contour lines. Okay? Where from those lines, you have taken some particles of the aluminum together with the rice into your system. And the best part for this aluminum metal to relax is the memory part of your brain. That is where it relaxes. Someone can park his car here, and then we'll go somewhere to Opevia. I say, my car. Start looking for the car. A whole car, not the key. You understand my point? The memory is so retarded in such a way that thinking becomes a problem. He can't what? Always remember whatever he does. Okay, so what this tea particular does is that it cleanses the system, thereby making it free for you to what? In order not to suffer from diabetes. You know, we have a whole lot of testimonies. Because of our time, I just want you to read it yourself. Okay? If I should keep on saying the time alone too, maybe I may be disturbing you. But I hope you can see what I'm talking about right there. Okay, let's move ahead. So we said we should get rid of the unwanted guests. These are guests we invite uninvited every day. All because in Ghana, for instance, we do everything together. Before even entering this room, we all use the same handle to open the door. Parasites we carry every day into the system. Right from childbirth, they have been entering into the system. So we ask ourselves, how do we do away with them? This is what the Ayaso tea can do. What it does is, it will bring out all these unwanted guests from the system, leaving the body clean and healthy. Can we draw our attention here to this? You can see these. They are not ordinary pictures. They are pictures you and I have seen before. After sitting on a bucket. After going through some system. Using the enema. You remember when we were kids? See that about the child, they use the enema, locally known as bentua. You know that? But enema, the idea of using the enema is what I don't know. In English, I don't have the grammar for that. The process of using the enema. So, you see, when you bentualize somebody, someone, after bentualizing the person, what happens? After your child is being bentualized, what comes out? Some of these things. Have you noticed that before? Yes. And you see that a minute or two after the child being bentualized, what happens is, bathing the child, 2-3 minutes, he goes out to play football. Meaning that the large intestine, which is the colon, serves as the refuse dump of the system. Such that when that part is clean, then the body is clean. It's not about you wearing the white shirt that makes you clean. This is just a receptacle. People believe in what they wear on than washing the innermost part. Let's take Accra, for instance. Assuming all the gutters we have around were not choked, where would have been the presence of mosquitoes? They wouldn't have had anywhere to breed because the gutters are all clean. No source of breeding for them. In the same way as humans, if that part is clean, the idea of headache, diabetes, name them, they wouldn't come because your gutters are not choked. You see, somebody will go to the small room, the White House, and when he sits on the bucket, you see people go in there with balls, as if tennis balls, as if they are playing. He's sending that thing into the small room to enable him breath so that something can come out. Let's be sincere. This is happening. It's only that when you go there alone. If by accident you can open and meet someone there seated, some weep when they are bringing something out. So if it should happen like that, meaning the system has a problem. God never designed our system or that thing that comes out to come in a pellet form. It should come in the shape of the banana. You see how the banana is? That is how it should come. You see, when it's coming like that, then you enjoy what you are doing. You see, you enjoy it. You see, if it comes in that form, you see that you are enjoying what you are doing. But if it should come in the pellet form, you see your eyes red. Hello? Am I annoying you? Okay. All right. So what will happen is that once you take the tea, everything. So once you take it, what you see is, if there are choke gutters, you see that no. I remember I visited one man with my brother here. somewhere some time ago. After some few minutes, hey, this thing is working. I took some yesterday. I said, wow, it is happening. Small time, you go there and drop. You see, it comes in batches. Because it went there in batches. We have the likes of Banku, Yokogari, whatever. It went in batches. So once you are ready to scrap, those that are loaded comes in batches. So every 10, 15 minutes, go there, the Banku will be out. Another 10 minutes, the Yokogari will also follow until all is clean. Hello? Hi. Please, jokingly, I'm trying to tell you something. It tells you what the tea can do. So when you take it for the first time and there's any problem in there, you will see some of these things coming out. So for the first time, maybe you can go to a place where you can see what you have dropped. Unless perhaps you don't want to see and you drop it somewhere hidden. Okay? Alright, let's move ahead. So that is the tea. So just 2 cups of our tea a day can help you keep away from the doctor. And it's true. That is it. Let's move ahead. So, you have seen this. These are pictures of foreigners because TLC just came to Ghana. It's only that very soon all these pictures will also bear our faces because we are now using it. So we also have our pictures there. Sometimes someone will tell you, that is a Ghanaian thinking for you. When we go and someone is dead, we don't look at him. We have to go and press the person. See, okay, it's not breathing. Yeah, it's true. It's not dead. That is the thinking of the Ghanaian. We always want to see. Go deep and see. If you just see, you have to press the hand with the eyes and see it well. That is the thinking of the Ghanaian. But we thank God, it is actually working. And soon we'll get to know what it does. Let's move ahead. Next to it is the SCG. What this particular product does is this. Those of us who are nurses amongst us, nurses, doctors, I humble myself before you because I am not a doctor. I humble myself. In fact, I'm very humble. I'm going to say something about it. So maybe if I go wrong, of which I believe in most high gods, you have a divine baby in there, live healthy. Hello? But what happens is that once it gets into your system, finally it gets into what is known as the hypothalamus.